Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to episode 4 of my Pathfinder Let's Play. Actually, I'm doing this a second time, which is a little bit annoying, but I recorded it and then realized that when I went to listen to it afterwards, I always check my videos before I upload them, make sure everything came out okay. And, well, I did have my microphone on, so I had no audio. I didn't do anything really substantial. Whoa, there's a bird up there, I think. That's quite interesting. Anyway, we made a bag and did a little bit of stuff with the crops, and I showed some stuff off in the mine that I started. Nothing too substantial. I can just run through that real quick. But I made while we were off camera. I'm sorry about doing that all the time. I guess it's one of those things I have to get used to not doing. But I was going to sit out on my porch, think about what I was doing for the episode. There's bats over there, lots of bats. And it was raining, so I figured, well, I'll build a little cover over the little porch I had down there. And I figured, well, let's take out that, put a door. We'll have a nice little balcony up here. Made a couple of lounge chairs. Sit there, look out, watch the sunrise. Although I made some apple saplings. All that is one oak sapling. It has to be oak. And then apple. Now in some packs that recipe can be a little bit different. I think it's Pam's FastCraft that adds that. And you can do that with a number of different fruits. If you happen to find, say, an orange tree, or, I don't know, I think there's pineapple trees, a couple different fruits that you can get. You can make saplings. If you find a tree had grown in the wild, I think pineapple probably has to be with a jungle sapling. I'm not totally certain of that. I think there's a number of different things. I did go out a little bit. I found we're going to need aluminum for our quest. There is some aluminum over there. I haven't mined it. I found some sugar cane, so I put a little bit of sugar cane down there. Now we can actually do agricraft sugar cane, but I figured, well, we need a little bit of sugar cane. We need some paper, and we got that. Go down. You can see that the crops are doing okay. We're getting some food in. Haven't got a big variety. Haven't started doing the raising those up to better quality. They actually are producing a fair amount. Don't have to do the crop rotations. I guess we could just put lots of plants, but it's kind of nice to have a nice compact garden. Being able, you get 10 gain on a seed, you're actually going to get 4 wheat from each plant rather than 1. It goes in stages of 3, so 1 to 3 you'll get 1, and a gain of 4 to 6 you get 2, and from 7 to 9 you get 3, and then when you hit 10 gain you will actually get 4. So you can have a very compact garden, not have to spend a lot of time harvesting, and you can get a lot of crops. So in the long run that's going to be worthwhile. But let's go downstairs. I did put a door up here because I figure I'm not going to be up there that much. We don't want flies and things coming in. Bats. We'll probably wind up with bats in here, I think. So one of the things I did is I decided to do a vertical mine. Sometimes I do stairs. Other times I do ladders. If I'm going to, I figure, well, let's go really deep. We'll actually go down there. That's, by the way, is a jaded trapdoor. Let's see. Now, one of the first things I found was this space here, and this area was all full of coal. I mean, I didn't cut any of the cobblestone out. This was all coal. So you can see how big these coal veins are. The other ores aren't that big. Most of them are fairly sparse, with a couple of exceptions. But coal just seems to be like massive. And that's good because we can get lots and lots of coal. We can use that for making power. We can use that for at some point we're going to want to make that transmutation for Project E, and that's going to require a lot of coal. If I did the calculations right, I think in order to make the table we need 8, well, in this case the stacks are only 32, so we actually need 16 stacks of 32 coal to make all the dark matter that we need. Plus we're going to need a block of diamond for each of the dark matter, and then we need another one for the tables. So that's a total of 5 blocks of diamonds. We're going to need a lot of diamonds. So I came down here and I found this cavern, and we got all this manganese. That's going to be really useful later on when we get to the clockwork phase. There's a bunch of probably haven't experienced that pack. It's not one that I've seen in anything else. I've never played with it before. It's a little bit interesting. I didn't really do much with it, but look at the size of this cavern. This is just immense. And I mean, there's stuff up there in the ceiling. I can't even see some of the stuff that's up there. I mean, it looks like there's tin, there's coal. I'm not quite, from this distance, I'm not sure what that one is. We got some iron over there. Here we've got some more tin. We have more iron. We have gold. No, we can't actually mine the gold. I upgraded my pick, by the way. I made a stone pickaxe head, and as long as the tool is fully repaired, you can just replace parts. I left the other parts wood. Because we have gone a tinker tweaks, we don't really want to go to real high durability tools, especially since, you know, a stone pickaxe head, I figure it's great. You're down the mine, you're going to have cobble everywhere. You're bound to have some cobble with you. If you need to repair it, bam, you know, one piece of cobble, your pickaxe, and it's back to full durability. Whereas when it's wood, you need wood. You don't typically find wood down in the caverns unless you've got one of those mod packs. I know there's a mod pack that makes these funny little caverns full of trees and grass. Kind of interesting, but not in this pack. I haven't bothered upgrading the Matic yet. I will at some point. But you can see, you know, we're getting some. I did that sound again. I'm sorry. But you can see, Iguana Tinker Tweaks will, as you get the skill up on the tool, it's going to get another modifier, and it'll pick something random. Now, sometimes what you get is maybe not what you want, like, you know, having auto smelting, for example, on your pickaxe. You know, it might be useful for some things, but you know, you probably don't want to be turning your ore if you're going to be doubling it, you know, using a smelter or a pulverizer or something. You really don't want it auto smelting, so that's not a good thing. But we can't, you know, the pick is just not. It's not going to be able to do the gold. We're going to have a better pick. But we've got all this water here. We got some more tin. There's tin there. A bunch of gravel over there. Some more iron there. There's even a part. I went and lit it up, but there's more iron up there. It's great. We need iron. I haven't even explored in there, so I don't even know where that goes. I'm out of torches. I made this bag. This bag is from the Bagginses mod. This is only a tier 1 bag. It can be upgraded to a tier 2. And we'll do that, and that'll give us, I think, the equivalent of what our inventory is. But it's a good start. It'll get us some more. Let me just grab it. I'm not going to sit here and mine all this stuff, but you know, I want a little bit of iron, so let me take this. Now, I added a couple of mods. I added FastCraft, and that's just a performance mod. It doesn't change any game features other than improving performance. So we got some iron. That's good. I actually already have some tin, but I'm gonna grab a little tin before I head back up. Oh, there's another one. See, all these nodes are fairly small for most of these. And we'll grab a little bit of coal. So I don't know if I keep grabbing that. So come back over here. Another iron. May as well take that. Oh, one underneath it too. We'll have to stay there for now. I'm not going to. Well, I'll take it out. I'll just dig my. Oh, there's more. Love it. Gotta love it. All right. Let's actually put that there. That's what I've got from mine so far, and you know, right now we're at Y40. Obviously, it goes a little bit deeper if you get down the bottom of that, so it probably puts us around Y30. Um, and you know, we're not that far from maybe finding some of the other things that we need, but we need a better pick for that. Now, the nice thing about the jaded ladder is if I put a regular trap door there, I wouldn't be able to have a ladder there. So you get up to the top of the ladder, then you got to kind of jump up to get out. Um, the jaded, you make this basically with the trap door and a ladder, and you wind up with two of them. And when it's open like that, it functions like a ladder. It's really cool. I guess you could actually, you know, put a whole line of them up on the walls of a cavern or something to act as ladders. If, you know, it looks a little bit different. I don't know. Uh, you know, but decorate, put them around windows, something so they look like shutters. Let's get this stuff out of our inventory. Now the bag. Oh, here. To craft this bag, it's actually fairly simple, and we just need to. There we go. So we need a chest, we need 4 wool, and we need some string. Now to make string, you can make it with cotton. We don't have any cotton growing, but we find some cotton seeds, we can get that growing. You can make this wool card from blue power. It's not really that easy to make, but all we need is a sapling or some leaves, stick in a bowl, and we can make a bunch of string. That's what I did. I made a bunch of string, and then 4 string will make a wool. So I was able to make the bag, and I didn't have to go out shear or kill sheep to get wool. Didn't have to, I'm not going to have spiders, but that's a way of making that. To make the upgrade, I think we're going to need. I think I said that we need wool. Leather. Leather is something I was going to try to avoid killing the animals, but I don't know how we can do that. I did look at some other packs. And speaking of which, I didn't finish talking about what I added for mods. So I added FastCraft. That's just to improve performance. And I added the mouse tweaks mod. And the nice thing about mouse tweaks, if I got, I'll actually demonstrate it in case you're not familiar with it. So I got, a couple of things here. Normally I'd have to, like shift click each of these. But if I hold down shift and just drag, it'll go in there. That's good. How are we doing on food? Well, we need some food. So let's make some carrot juice. Let's just juice up the carrots. And we got some carrot juice, and we've eaten that twice. Let's see if we got something we haven't eaten twice. Once I'll need a potato. That'll give me 1 dot. And we haven't eaten bread recently, so I'll eat a bread too. Those 2 should be enough. So there's the bread. And there's a potato, and our food's taken care of. We can also juice melons. We can have melon juice. That'll give us another food source. We also are going to need aluminum and zinc. Now I did find a little bit of zinc. I think. Did I get zinc? Let's sort this. I thought that's tin. I'm not sure if I've found zinc or not. I think there is zinc down there. I believe I found some zinc down there. And I know where there's some aluminum. I kind of explored a little bit around this area because I wanted to get the sugar cane. And I found on the other side of this hill out here, I guess we can actually go get it because we need the aluminum. So let's go over there. And there's a squid. Now, there's a couple of things we're going to need for mob drops. I mentioned leather. We're also going to need ink sacks a couple of times for a couple of things. Like one of the things we want to do is be able to make a book and quill because we need that to make the agricultural journal for AgriCraft. That's one of the quests we'll need. So I am going to have to do something about getting some drops from that. I don't need feathers. I don't think the chickens will normally shed feathers. So that means we have to have some way of getting feathers as well. So I did look around. Now, there's a mod called Chicken Shed that'll make chickens shed feathers. Well, that's doesn't quite do what I need. Okay, this is salt. Well, I guess we can get some salt. Let me grab some of that real quick. Salt. Grab this one. I don't have any. I should have brought some torches. I don't know how deep this cavern goes, but I did see some aluminum. Oh, there we go. There's some aluminum there, and there's also some. We need aluminum to. Sorry, we need aluminum to make aluminum brass. So here's some aluminum. Unfortunately, there's only a couple of pieces there. There's some more coal. Nothing else over there. Let's go swim over here. Let's grab the aluminum that's here. That will complete part of that quest. We're still going to need the zinc. I think I found some zinc. Alright, there's more here. That one. Switch to my matic. Oh yeah, there's more aluminum here. That's good. Give me your aluminum. Thank you very much. And I think it was like over there I found the sugar cane. I think that's it for yours. What a odd looking structure. That might actually be kind of cool to build some stuff up there. We don't have a lot of, we don't have like the magic mods and stuff. So we can't really do much there. Anyway, getting back to the shedding thing, the only thing that I'm aware of that you can use to get some of the other drops, like ink sacs and stuff, is Britannia has this natural shedding feature. And that will make chickens drop eggs. I guess they drop eggs anyway. It'll make them drop feathers. It'll make the squid drop ink sacs. Some of the other mobs will drop stuff. Actually, villagers will drop emeralds occasionally, which is kind of nice. I think we'll be able to find emerald ore. Must be a way to get some emeralds. We are going to need an ink sac. Well, I'm going to have to. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. I got to change that key. I usually change the drop key. Now, as I said, I really did not want to have to kill them, but I see no other way. Come on, let's get up here before we run out of air. Okay. Why am I not? Am I hitting it? Okay, I guess I did kill it. Wow. Alright, let's get out of here before. Don't want to drown. That would not be nice, especially on camera. All right, so we got 9 ink sacs. That should be plenty. We shouldn't have to kill any more squid, I don't think. And we got some raw squid, which is nice. We can cook that up. Get some calamari. I think we can even make sushi from it. Let's check that real quick. So we can make. We don't want to do that with. We can do that with the philosopher's stone, but basically we can cook it up. There are some sushis we can make. Fish sandwich that requires mayonnaise. That's going to need eggs, but that's not too bad. So that's one thing we could potentially do. Make a fish sandwich. That's a nourishing meal, and it gives us. You see that gives us 4 of food, almost 4, not quite, and about 3 saturation. So that is a pretty decent kind of food. We can make fish sticks. That's just flour. The bakeware that we can make, that's reusable. And the calamari, we can make fish sticks. Light meal, not as good, but hey, every little bit helps. Let's see. We can get rice and we can get seaweed, so we can make some sushi. So this, when you get going, getting the food, not a big deal. All right, let's clean up our inventory. I could stick stuff in a bag, but there's not much point in it since we're right at the house here. Put that in there. I don't keep doing a little more, and that can go in there. And we'll put the ink sacs over here for now. Now we're also going to need feathers, and haven't. Oh, let's keep the aluminum out. Let's do the quest book. And oops, not the one I wanted. There we go. Start quests. I believe it's under here. And so we got that part done. We just need the zinc ore. We'll get a reward bag. I think there's some zinc down the mine. Do I have torches? Yeah, I have 22 torches. Let me take those. And now that can go in there. We don't need to carry that with us. I think we're all set. Let's go see if we can find some zinc. I believe there was some down there in that cavern. And there's another part of the, that's dark that we haven't explored yet. We'll see what's down there. Now, let's see, I was talking about packs, and I keep getting off tangent. Sorry about that. I added FastCraft. That was for performance. And I added mouse tweaks. I talked about that. Now, I added Fast Leaf Decay. I don't really think that's changed anything too much. I think it's just crazy. I absolutely hate when I chop down a tree and all the wood is gone and the leaves are just floating in the air for a few minutes. It just bugs me. It makes no sense at all. And, who wants to sit and wait for or have to break them all? What have we got? Yeah, let's open this up a little bit. Make some stairs and we get up here. Is there anything up here? Oh, we got some iron. Okay, may as well grab the iron. We're here. Oh, that's good. 3 iron there. We got some more. Let's open this up. A little bit bigger. Okay. Yes, more iron. More iron. We love iron. We're gonna go through, probably more iron than anything else. Oh, we got another upgrade to the pickaxe, and it's got reinforced. So if we look at it now, you'll see it's reinforced one. It's not green. Okay, and we have auto repair on it, which is nice, which means that the pick will slowly recover. Oh, there's some copper. Nice. I mean, if you're not used to this mod pack, you'll notice that a lot of the sort of generic ores are changed in appearance. I find them much easier to identify. The vanilla, I don't like vanilla, first of all, because it's really coarse looking. Yeah, here it is. Here's our zinc. And that's going to complete a quest for us. I'll grab the zinc. I knew I saw zinc down here. I guess that's all there is, but let's just dig a little bit just in case. There might be some hiding nearby. Maybe not. Okay, I guess there isn't. Do we want that cobble? Nah, I got enough cobble. I won't bother. Oop, that's not what I wanted to hit. Oh, actually, there is something I do want to do, which is under controls, options, controls, drop. I'm surprised that, drop items. I should change that to delete key. It's off where I'm not going to hit it by accident. I hate when I'm, out, I hit the wrong key and, my pick or something goes flying, or your sword goes flying. It's even worse if you're like near lava and stuff. So, really don't want that to happen. But we can continue mining down with the ladder, get further down, get down to the diamond level. We're not that far off from it, but I guess, we're up here, alright, I didn't ever turn F3 up. We're at 68 up here, so we got a little ways to get down there. So let's put the ores away. We'll close that. See, it works just like a regular trapdoor, but it's also a ladder. Actually, to me, it seems like, I don't know, it looks like that is kind of backwards. I would expect, if I place it down, it would be this way. I put it against that wall. I could move it, but actually, I don't want to move it. I want it where it is. But it just seems to me that the ladder is facing the wrong way when you open it. See, oh, no, I guess it changes. That's really bizarre. Okay, so it's odd, but it works. So we'll throw this in here. Oh, let's hold on to the zinc. Make sure we get the credit. Oh, see, I'm hungry again. But just that little bit of mining. Look at that. I went through 3 things of hunger already. All right, so that's done. Now it wants alloys, and for this it wants us to make it. Let's see. It wants us to make a grout, 1 grout. Wants us to make an alloy furnace. Okay, well, alloy furnace, if I remember correctly, is just brick. Alloy. It's made the same pattern as a regular furnace, except it's brick. Where is the alloy furnace? Alloy furnace. Oh, there it is. Oh boy, it's kind of hard to see, dark background. You see, we need blocks of brick. Now, I think there's at least one over in the ruins, but we're going to need actually 32 clay to make that many bricks. That's a lot of clay. That's a whole Pathfinder stack of clay. But let's get it cooking up. Because it's dark out now, and I'm not going to run over. We got some baked potatoes, and we haven't eaten those twice. So I'm going to throw those in here. I really need to make a separate chest just for food. It'll make it a little bit easier. Let's see. Let's find something we haven't eaten recently. So we've eaten that twice. We've eaten that once. So we can eat another bread. And toast. That's been twice. Potatoes once. I guess we'll eat another potato. How about our juice? That's twice. That's once. So if I need another one, I can do carrot juice. Let's eat these. Probably, yeah, I guess I will probably have to do carrot juice as well. And of course, now these things have changed. It's the last 12 foods it tracks. Toast, twice. Alright, so we're going to do carrot juice. Okay, there we're back at full health. We're running 27 minutes. I'd like to try to keep them to half an hour, but it just seems awfully short. Time goes so fast. What was it going to do? We need to see. Let's see how I probably should put another furnace up here. I do have more furnaces. So we can split those up. Let's at least temporarily throw up a couple more furnaces. Let's make some mini charcoal. You know, coal's easy to get, so bam, a lot of mini coal. Forgot the stack size is so small. We'll throw those in there. Grab some of this clay, and we can get these guys cooking up as well. That'll just speed that whole process up. And we need to make 1 grout as well. Throw that in there. Alright. Put these in here. So we need to make grout. Grout is, may as well make a stack of it, because we're going to need it. So it's sand, clay, and gravel. And this is a shapeless recipe, so it really doesn't matter where you put them. And each one of these will make 2 grout, so that's going to give us 2 stacks of grout. Normally that would stack to 64, but again, Pathfinder stacks. So it's kind of weird when I talk about stack sizes. I'll just try to call them, if I remember, I'll call them Pathfinder stacks when they're different than vanilla. But that gives us a lot of grout. Still not going to be enough, but okay, we got that one done. Now we're just waiting on the bricks. That's almost done. Let's throw in here, in there. This one is actually done. I'll throw that in there. Grab that brick. Grab those bricks. Some more. And the last one here. That should be enough to make the large bricks that we need. That gives us 8 in a ring. like a regular furnace, and that gives us an alloy smelter. And we can use that to make some simple alloys. In particular, we're going to need to make brass. I don't really need all those up there. So let's throw them in there. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be cooking up a lot of grout, so I know this is kind of stupid of me, but I'm going to throw these back up here. And I guess I'll put the... I'm going to put this guy. Put him over here. There we go. So grout. We'll throw half in here. Half in here. Let's split this up. Throw some more in there. We'll throw this in here. Those guys need coal, so let me get some more mini coal. Made a bunch of it. Boom, boom. And we'll fill these guys up so they don't run out. I guess I could have used regular coal instead of mini coal. I wouldn't be spending so much time doing this, but hey, it works. And we have more? Yeah, we have more. Another stack. Put that there. And may as well throw some over here. Now this won't actually do anything. I don't know. I'm not actually sure if you can use this for regular smelting. I don't think it works, but let's take, let's see, we got some of this calamari here. Let's see if it, am I cooking here? No, it does not. Okay, it only works on alloys, so we won't do that right now. However, we finished that quest, so let's get our reward. Oh no, searing stone. It wants some seared bricks. Oh well, it's okay. We're gonna need one of them, and we certainly have some done already. So there's a seared brick, not a sheared brick. And we get a reward bag. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. And let's see, where is that? What do we have to do next? Okay, now it wants, this is leads, wants us to make some of the stuff for Tinker's Construct. But we are already at 32 minutes. So we're going to do that next episode. This has been RomenX, and I thank you for watching, and have a good day. Remember to hit that like button if you like. Comments are always welcome, and just keep them clean, because I'm trying to. I know we have players of all ages. Sometimes we have very young children, so I do my best to keep the episodes nice and clean, and I hope you keep comments clean too. So until next time, this has been RomenX. Thank you for watching.